Donald Trump. He's back, and he's pissed. I wonder if he'll be going forward and do things to make our country safe.
We'll be going forward. We'll be doing things to continue to make our country safe. It will happen rapidly, and we will not allow people into our country who are looking to do harm to our people. We will allow lots of people into our country that will love our people and do good for our country. It's always going to be that way, at least during my administration. I can tell you that.
I can tell you that. After a 3-judge panel upheld the decision to halt the travel ban, the lawyers arguing the case before the Ninth Circuit took a victory lap.
It's the role of the courts to say what the law is and to serve as a check on the executive branch, and that's what the court has done in this opinion, in this excellent opinion, this well-reasoned, careful, thoughtful opinion.
Oh, God, dude, you won. You don't have to kiss the circuit's ass. Anything else, Bozo?
Most especially, I want to thank the people across our office, as the Attorney General was saying, people in my office like Ann Eagler, Kelly Paradis, Kelly Wood, Kristen, Wendy, anyway.
What the hell are you doing? This is not the Oscars. Oh, I'd like to thank my agent's family, my gardener, the people who clip my lawn, please. Meanwhile, on Twitter, someone named Hillary Clinton tweeted 3-0 about the ruling. That's kind of sad. She's like an old man sitting outside a ballpark with a transistor radio because she doesn't have a ticket to the game. Go home, little lady. Play Yahtzee. You got grandkids. So now the president has some options. He may fight it out on the merits in district court. He could take it to the Supreme Court. They wear robes to work. They're perverts. Or he can scrap the executive order and try a different approach, like this. For that. Now, the court's ruling reflected an emotional need for popularity, which to them trumps actual security. Ignoring facts over terror, they knew they would be rewarded by a pliant media who treated this like the moon landing. You know there's going to be a movie about this. I just hope Matt Damon plays the female judge. So, who's a fan of the travel ban? America. And get this, Europe. According to a massive poll in 10 European countries, a majority would support a similar halt in immigration. A ban was supported by 71% of people in Poland, 65% in Austria, 53% in Germany. I guess that makes them all racist. So a bunch of good people like the ban, but 3 judges decided that it's just too mean. For they believe that anything that restricts Islamic terrorism will inflame all Muslims. Isn't this weird? So it's them who conflate terrorism with Islam. They're the bigots, not us. Screw them. All right. Let's welcome tonight's guest, shall we? This is so exciting. He's saltier than your boots in a snowstorm. One of my co-hosts on The Five, Mr. Bob Beckel. She's as hot as I am not. She's also one of my co-hosts on The Five, Kimberly Guilfoyle.
Fancy that.
He puts the win in Baldwin. He's my favorite Baldwin brother, actor and producer Stephen Baldwin. If it were possible to bottle sunshine, she wouldn't. The miserable National Review reporter and Fox News contributor, Catherine Timpf. Boo. All right. All right.
Every time.
So I was going to go one way with this show and talk about what the Trump administration should do next. But Stephen Baldwin said something very striking in the green room, and I want you to talk about it here because I think it's important.
Do you remember what it was? What I told you was, Greg, we're headed toward civil war here in America.
Oh
You said that.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, you said that. You said in 24 months there's going to be a civil war. Why is that?
Between now and the next 24 months, it sure doesn't look like it's getting any warmer and fuzzier, Greg.
Yeah, that is true. At least you're not panicking.
No,
Exactly.
I'm good. Me and my homies in upstate New York.
Yeah, you got a
You know
farmhouse.
what I'm saying?
You got a farm.
We're good.
You got your little container of seeds, and your little panic room. Did you see the container of seeds you buy when the world's gonna end?
Right.
Yeah,
So,
like prepper
plant
stuff.
Kimberly, you're
on it.
thinking of different seeds.
No, I'm thinking somebody better get to planting and cooking. It's not going to be me.
All the wood you had before you went on this show. And what kind of medication?
No, he had the free sandwiches.
Oh, that's what it was.
All right,
With 3 sandwiches?
No, free.
Oh. Sorry.
you're the one who has 3.
I did. I had cheese and crackers.
All right, this is going off the rails. I want to talk to the lawyer here.
Come to mama.
People who used to do rails are getting off the rails. All right, Kimberly.
All right. So
You're the lawyer here.
True.
Trump administration, what should it do next?
All right, a number of things. One, don't be disillusioned, right, by the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. They are overturned by the United States Supreme Court 80% of the time.
Yeah.
Because they're just crazy.
They're like a bakery.
Yeah,
All
this
they
is the
do is
problem.
turn over.
This is the problem. They're like little pancakes. Just flip them this way and that way, but they'd probably be better with maple syrup like everything in life.
Yes.
So what he needs to do is he's going to take it to the district court and try to prevail there, but I think that he should simultaneously draft a new executive order that is even more specific and narrowly tailored, and he can pursue both of those avenues at the same time. One, if he's able to succeed with the executive order that he redrafts, right, so that it removes any objections. At the same time, he could prevail in the court. It's an important precedent to establish.
Well done, Kimberly Guilfoyle.
Yeah.
This is why. Let's start. All right, Bob. I have a question for you. I think you've got mixed feelings about this because you are the strongest critic when it comes to radical Islam. Yet you're probably happy that Trump got served. Correct?
Oh, hell yeah. Listen, what Donald Trump learned yesterday, finally, was that there's more than one branch of government, and there's more than just one CEO running a company. And that's what he thinks it is. So he got it handed to him. Look, if he was right, Kimberly's right. He's got 2 options. He'll win eventually. He's going to win on the merits of the law.
And Supreme Court will vote for him.
Why don't you head to upstate New York now, Baldwin? It'd be a good idea. But in the end, you ask yourself, they're going to rewrite your order. Why the hell didn't they think about that before they wrote it?
Because they wanted to surprise the terrorists.
Yeah.
You know, like President Obama,
surprise.
he sends a save the date card when he invades.
Surprise.
I've used that
Really?
joke before.
I was going to say, I've heard that one.
Oh, Kat, you're not supposed to remember those
But
jokes.
it's actually true.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
All right, Kat, thoughts on this and anything else in this world that troubles you?
Oh, boy. Well, look, Trump is part of the reason why people are conflating this with a Muslim ban, because during his campaign he said he wanted a Muslim ban.
Yes.
So we do have to recognize that, as this could be, a different form of it that's technically a classier form of it. But yeah, he's eventually is going to win. It's a very, very liberal district court. It doesn't represent the general opinion. And also, he said he's going to win. And normally, when he says he's going to win, no matter how unlikely it is, he kind of does. I've never loved anything as much as this guy loves Trump.
I know, he loves Trump more than Trump loves Trump.
Look at him. He looks like it.
Yes. How's your family taking the... Oh, God, I got to ask you. How's your family taking the Trump
This is so great.
win?
I'm pissing Bob off. I haven't said a word.
Go ahead.
How's your family taking
remind me of a lot
you
of Trump people.
now that Trump won? Like your family, how are they taking it, the Baldwins?
Haven't spoken to anybody.
Do you ever make your brother dress up like Trump for you?
No.
Now you're gonna.
Would you like me to have that?
Here's what bothers me about the travel ban.
That's pretty
People
funny.
keep saying it's a recruitment tool without any evidence whatsoever.
Lying.
They said that about Gitmo.
Right.
There's no evidence, Bob. The other thing too is how giddy the press was when the decision came down. They were so excited. It was like the press won. That's a bit weird to me.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, they've been getting beat up so badly, and there was a poll out today, right, to show that the press was unpopular.
Right.
As if something we didn't know.
Dishonest.
Dishonest.
Yeah.
Well, it's also something we didn't know. So
Untruthful.
this is a big deal.
Boy,
for
those
the Trump
Clintons,
people.
they're
But
just
at the
as
same
honest
time,
as the day is long.
half the Americans think that Donald Trump doesn't tell the truth. And that's, I'll tell you, they're off by about 20 points. I don't think this guy knows how to tell the truth, but he gets himself in trouble. You know,
Where are you getting this
He
from?
steps. What do you mean? Where I made it out of his mouth?
No.
That
wasn't even
listen,
the call of the question.
Anybody who wants to keep going on about, he's still back to how many people turned out to vote illegally in New Hampshire now. Why does he let it go? I mean, the guy just... Can
I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just straight up. Straight up.
Yeah.
Just
straight up, boy.
As honest as you... Why do you hate him so much?
I don't hate him.
Oh, you don't?
I've known him for a long time.
Oh.
I mean, we don't like each other, but I don't hate the guy. I think he could be a nice guy. But as President of the United States, you watch.
So what word
He's
would
not
you use
going to make
if it's
it
not
4 years.
hate, but, What?
No. Just look at him. Look at him. I mean, what is happening?
That's a good argument. Look at him. Because we could do that to the left all day.
You agree with him on national security and fighting radicals?
That's not a handsome group of people. The liberals are getting old and scary looking, Bob. No, I'm not talking about you. But if you look at your side, it really is like the...
Oh, my God.
Another good argument.
That means the editors tonight will have to be
He was doing that Trump thing. You know when Trump goes like this?
Yeah, Trump thing like this.
We got to go to the news because we got so
Oh, my
much
God.
more. This is a crazy show. It just started.